the real deal, Jay
The man who has sacrificed everything to be here today, even living in his van at times when he was on the Indies.
Look, I know I'm not the biggest buff. That's the definition of paying your dues.
You are now tuned in to JTV. You about to whoop.
Welcome to the Uso Penitentiary.
No Uso Penitentiary.
And his opponent from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 228 pounds, Jay Uso.
Hey, Corey, have you been down since day one-ish?
Saxon, I've been down a lot longer than you have.
Two men, I don't think there's going to be anything traditional about this one-on-one matchup.
And he's a proud guy. That title may not be on the line here, but that doesn't mean he doesn't want to win this match.
That's a great example of a highly efficient and highly effective strike. What placement.
Solid contact from Buzz. Oh, so physical.
Jey Uso is another WWE superstar who grew up in a family that's considered sports entertainment royalty. As a son of WWE Hall of Famer Rikishi, Jey is part of the Anoa'i family. Jey Uso's family tree includes The Rock, Roman Reigns, and WWE Hall of Famers High Chief Peter Maivia, the Wild Samoans, and the mighty Yokozuna.
He got it with a kick.
When you look at the Anoa'i family tree, you can see that Jey Uso literally grew up around greatness. And you can see that Jey is carrying on that tradition in certain maneuvers he performs in the ring and specific aspects of his appearance.
When you're talking about legendary, it doesn't get much bigger than the Anoa'i family. Jey Uso learned at the feet of some of the greatest competitors this business has ever known. Jey's doing a heck of a job as There are so many ways Jey Uso can hurt an opponent, but the biggest threat to a superstar going up against Jey Uso is the aerial assault. Jey can destroy his adversaries from the air with ease.
Drives him down with the Samoan drop. He's starting to show signs of fatigue. With these two guys, we all knew this was going to be an all-out battle.
And I'm sure a lot of people are expecting him to be the last man standing here tonight. And he very well may be. But right now, it's not looking so good for him.
Jey Uso is looking to inflict serious harm on his opponents. One of Uso's forms of attack that an opponent needs to be well scouted in is Uso's numerous air attacks.
An opponent has to keep an eye on Jey Uso when he's on the ground. Once Jey takes to the air, anything can happen, and often does happen. A superstar has to do their homework against Jey Uso.
Jeez. This is what makes him one of the best in the business. And the beat goes on. Well, man, he's going off here. I don't know if this is by design or if he just lost his mind. Jey Uso beginning to stumble. I'm not sure how much more he has to give.
This match is trending in a bad direction for him right now, guys. He's going to want to make some changes if he wants to stay in it.
Over and over and over. We're seeing the same move being used. We will go on. And it's Jey Uso getting out of that one. Ooh! There! That's worth another look.
Yeah, I want to see that again.
Whoa, down he goes.
That was impressive, Cole.
Not over yet.
enough already.
Right in the mouth. Not the first time we've seen this move tonight. Just punched him right in the mouth. Right in the mouth.
Looking for an opening for that finisher, it seems, and that's a smart move. Just hit the finisher, get the win, and get out of there.
Look at these two giving it their all. There's absolutely no quitting them tonight. The repetition on that move is becoming deliberate at this point.
Anytime a superstar sees an opening for their finisher, they got to take it, as Byron was saying. Elongating the match not only gives your opponent an opportunity to get back in it, but you're also running the risk of injury anytime you're in the ring longer than you have to be.
Yeah, but sometimes you just enjoy beating somebody up, especially if you're in the ring with somebody like Saxton.
Guys, one of my favorite matches from the In Your House era would have to be December 1996 Armageddon Rules match between the Executioner and the Undertaker, which many say was a precursor to today's Last Man Standing match.
When this guy's on, look out. He doesn't want to do this outside the ring.
As Byron was saying, Armageddon Rules was undoubtedly a precursor to today's Last Man Standing match. The difference then, however, was the referee began his 10 count only after a superstar pinned his opponent for the 3 count.
And on that night, as Vince McMahon said on commentary, the Executioner was executed by The Undertaker.
Going to the well again. The frequency of this move is becoming deliberate at this point, to say the least. This match ain't over yet. Here we go again.
We may very well be seeing the finisher here very shortly, guys, and when that happens, you can bet this one's gonna be over.
Man, look at this. That's right, just keep going. At this point, you think he'd have that move well scouted. The frequency of this move is becoming deliberate at this point, to say the least. And this match is going to continue. There he goes again.
I'm with Corey. I suspect the finisher is on the horizon, and given how impactful that move has been as of late, I'd say there's almost no coming back from it.
You're right, Michael. It seems like they're impactful with each passing week, but that's even possible.
He's close to being done here. He's looking shaky. This could be the end.
So far, so good, guys. That injury doesn't seem to be negatively impacting this superstar one bit.
Jey Uso just barely getting out of the way with the quickness. Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Dropped, and that was a hard shot, Corey.
Yeah, he might want to think about throwing in the towel at this point.
Right in the mouth. Relentless.
Michael, I'm not surprised to see the injury be a non-factor here. According to the medical staff, it's absolutely something you can play through, as they say.
To even call it an injury might be irresponsible of us. I mean, depending on your definition of injury, you can say that you're playing hurt headed into every single match of your career. I'm sorry, but it's true.
Oh, my, what impact. The ref wasn't finished. Here we go again. It starts to feel like a broken record with that move. And the beat goes on. And there it is again. Wait a minute. There goes the ref.
Man down.
And this match is going to continue. He's struggling a bit here. His hopes of winning this match appear to be dwindling in a hurry. We will go on. Set him up for the... Man, let the ref do his job. This match ain't over yet. Look at this. He's going back to an old friend with that one.
Oh, Buzz just barely got out of the way.
Unleashing it for the second time now. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. And another one. He clearly has confidence in that move. The repetition on that move is becoming deliberate at this point. I understand the idea of being relentless, but I think most would agree repeating a specific move is an unorthodox approach. Things are not looking very good right now. Going to have to find a way to regroup.
The referee goes down hard. What a wimp.
Not over yet. Second time we're seeing this here.
He lands the atomic drop.
And this match is going to continue. Well, man, going off here. I don't know if this is by design or if he just lost his mind. Given the amazing shape these competitors are in, I'm not sure it's even possible to keep one of them down for the 10 count. And the beat goes on. Man, look at this. That's right. Just keep going.
What does Buzz have in store? Stone Cold Stunner!
And that will likely end Jay's night.
An amazing match so far, guys, but it looks to me like we're possibly nearing the end here.
We will go on. Whoa! Uh-oh, here we go.
At this point, it looks like even the winner of this match will walk out of here beaten and battered.
What does Buzz have in store?
He hits it. Buzz brings everyone to their feet. Come on, let the ref do his job.
The referee is watching this one very closely. At any moment, he'll have to call this match if one of these combatants can't get up.
This singles contest has a victor.
Talk about hardcore action. Wow, that was one of the most memorable last man standing matches in the history of this promotion.
Here is your winner, the real deal, Jay the Beast Brown.
A well-earned victory indeed.
Rumble. Whoa, JTV going to the Rumble. Yeah, now I'm gonna beat him down.
Introducing the challenger.
You can feel the electricity running through this arena. This is going to be some battle. One-on-one, mano-a-mano.
And it looks to me like this entire arena is on its feet, and understandably so.
Look at this. He's going back to an old friend with that one.
We've seen champions head into matches maybe a little too confident, only to be picked off in the end. And guys, I can't help but wonder if we're going to see that again here tonight.
The champ's absorbing some offense here, but he's very aware of who he's in there with and what he has to do to rebound.
Yeah, but if you count him out now, guys, you'd be making a very big mistake. Mark my words.
Speaking of champions heading into matches a bit overconfident, one of the most glaring examples of that would have to be the honky-tonk man's attitude heading into his Intercontinental Championship defense at SummerSlam 1988. We all know what happened to him on that night.
You are so right, Michael. That was great, of course, though. It wasn't so great for the honky-tonk man who ended up losing his championship to the Ultimate Warrior in fewer than 30 seconds.
Unleashing it for the second time now.
Guys, in a title match like this one, on a stage as big as the one we're on now, you have to wonder how much nerves will become a factor.
I don't know what he has planned out here, but he must be mindful of the referee's count. This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Circling back to your earlier point, Corey, you have to think nerves will play a big part in this match, which I think favors the champion, especially considering how many times the champ's been in big-time matches like this.
I'd agree. The champ is used to the bright lights and bright stage. Dare I say, it's almost second nature at this point.
Oh, so crazy!
Guys, a loss here for the champion would be incredibly embarrassing, especially considering all the trash talking I'm told that's been going on behind the scenes. I don't want to reveal my sources, but let's just say there's been some pretty harsh words being tossed around.
Neck breaker!
Enough already.
Right in the mouth. Relent.
We may have discovered his favorite move.
I don't know who your sources are, Corey, but it wouldn't surprise me at all to learn that the champion has been a little cocky heading into this one.
And there's nothing wrong with that, Michael, especially considering just how dominant the champ has been of late. When you're that good, you have every right to bow your chest out a little bit.
Just punched him right in the mouth. Relent. Right in the mouth. Relent.
Whoa, Jimmy Uso dodged that one.
Side Russian leg sweep.
Ooh.
And now he goes for it a second time.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Jimmy Uso set to fly. When this guy's on, look out.
What does Buzz have in store? Stone Cold Stunner!
That is
The champion into the cover!
Barely at 2.5.
I don't believe it. He refuses to lose.
So precise with the super kick.
Oh, this is dangerous right here. Incoming.
Oh, come on.
This is a grueling championship match. Nobody wants to lose this opportunity.
Oh, Jimmy Uso dodged that one.
That was mad.
Jimmy. Message delivered.
This is his opportunity to win this thing. There it is. Now the question is, can Jimmy Uso finish?